Working as intended.
Blah. Guess what? There's still more side quests to do. One of the ones I've forgotten to do is this one over here. From a while ago. Hello, level 30. The big game requires your help to put our theories to proof. How fortuitous. Might you spare a moment? I recently received word that you've been researching the scholars and them at the behest of a Marauders Guild member, is that right? Yes, it is. Turns out you can now call upon a Faerie to aid you. Fascinating. Might have trouble to meet me downstairs in the practice area. There's something I very much wish for you to try. Alright, fairy things. It's very good. Alright, what's going on down here? Cutscenes, what's going on? Hello. My apologies for the wait. Now, would you be so kind to call forth your fairy? Shiny book. Fairy friend. How charming. The tales do little to capture its beauty. This fairy is no doubt manifested in the image of that which most closely associated with fairies, but my research says this form is not immutable. Indeed, though a fundamental form may have been incorporated into the original incantation, with sufficient concentration, I believe it possible to supplement this form with the image of another entity. Try conjuring the fairy once more, this time with a carbuncle in your mind's eye. Oh, ate my fairy. Oh, fairy looks a lot different. Good job. Remarkable, and with only a single attempt. It would seem my theory holds, meaning this transformation should be merely superficial and has done not to affect his capacity for healing. Very good. With that, we conclude this little experiment. If you would follow me upstairs. Fairy's like, what have you done to me? Go up here and say hi again. Do we get another cutscene? No. Thank you. Proved to be quite a spectacle. I should hope you make use of what you're doing today. I dare say your fairy's appearance may be without limit. Alright. Thanks. Your appearance can now be altered by using Pet Glamour. For example, if you wish to change the appearance of yours to appear as Ruby Carbuncle, put in this command. And further details, enter !Pet Glamour. Alright, an Eggy by any other name. Well, now we have summoner things going on. Alright, help with an experiment. She called Mitra at the Sons of St. Carnage. Well, she has recently finished compiling research and summoning, and was kind enough to send a copy of it to our guild. I was pleased to make note that you are listed as a collaborator. Mostly it's quite fascinating read, especially the section covering those instances of primals called Eggy. You are able to manifest the beings, yes? I was like, go downstairs. Wonderful, in which case I would like your assistance in an experiment. If you're willing, pray join me in the practice area. I'll reveal details there. What is this, the exact same thing? Also, I have a snazzy hat. Alright, you got the same thing going on here. It's gonna be pretty much the same cutscene. Apologies for the wait. To begin with, I might ask you to call forth an Eggy. I would very much like to see one with my own eyes. I hope the Ifrit Eggy will be suitable. I understand that it was the first such being to be summoned. Yes, the most impressive being indeed, created according to Mitra in the image of the entity which one most closely associates with fire, Ifrit. It's my hypothesis that the same fundamental principle could be employed to alter the form of an Eggy by calling to mind another image. Pray summon the Ifrit Eggy again, but this time focus your consciousness upon Carbuncle. It shouldn't be difficult given the bond you share. Yep, same cutscene. Oh, triple threat. Hello! No thumbs up this time. Okay, never mind, there's a thumbs up. There's no mistaking its aetherial composition. I should not mention that the abilities of wheels have changed. For all intents and purposes, it's still an Ifrit Eggy, but now we know that there is no limit to an Eggy's appearance. Oh, so you're changing my post, let's continue upstairs. So these are the exact same quest. It's like, both classes talk to the same people. It's like, you talk to that person, switch classes, talk to the same person. You summon your thing, and then you're in another class, summon your thing. It's like, go upstairs, talk to the person, go upstairs, talk to the person. It's the exact same thing. It's like putting a lalafell beside a potato. Alright, all done. But thanks for indulging me. This experience unearthed a new world of possibility for Arcanians, and I hope you'll find use for this discovery. And the same thing about talking about the different changing things. Pet glamour. Yes. Shall I start this series? Deputy Postmogul has wasted no time finding you a suitable training assignment. Here's my new my promising new recruit. The tinkle in your eyes and spring step simply shout out to me, I'm ready for my first summon, Mr. Deputy Postmogul, sir. Do I hear you correctly, Kupo? Of course I do. Well, this is your lucky day, for I picked on what should prove the perfect test to offer training. To wit, I have here in my paws a letter that needs delivering it to Baderon, provided the drowning wench. Some task you say, perhaps and perhaps not, for delivering Moogle's task not end with handing over a piece of parchment. No, the conscientious carrier lends her ear to the addressee and sees the job through until our customer is happier for what has been received. Being the accomplished and eminently visible adventurer that you are, I suspect that your clients will be even more eager to enlist your services than they would with an elusive Moogle like myself. Consider this an honor and a privilege, Kupo. As the one in charge of training, I shall wait here for word of your success. You will succeed, won't you? No, I'm gonna fail horribly. Head on up here to Badass. Hello. There's a face that always warms my heart to see. Ever a shining example of all the would-be heroes and heroines in these halls. You have a letter from me to say? Yes. Here you go. Would have figured you had more pressing tasks on your plate than playing messenger girl, but who am I to... What's this? Bug me all the times for him to show up. Hate to burn you, but I'd be much obliged if you could help me with a simple task. Sure. And again, the moment I saw your face, I knew the navigator guided you back here for a reason. The reason helped me settle score with an old acquaintance of mine. The man's worked up quite the bill in his past time for a wreck, and you're to find the bastard and bring him here to old Baderon. I can trust with you. You'll find him out in the middle of the Nocia. Rogan fellow, his imposing stature and less than imposing brains, like is not to trouble of some sort. I want to speak with Sadaholby before you set out. She's prepared the perfect welcome gift for my dear old mate. Alright, person with the weird name. Let's call you Sid. Oh wait, there's already a Sid. So the adventure going on to greet our guest of honor, are you? Brown hasn't told me much about the man, but his steely gaze speaks volumes. He's no better as an accomplished sellsword in his younger days. Made a share of friends and more than a share of foes, and the latter are none too shy about bringing trouble into the premises. We're going to fill in the middle of no street say, but I'll pry no further. One thing I've learned in my time here is not to poke my nose in disputes that don't involve me. Here's a gift Baderon asked me to pry. I trust that it will serve you well. Alright, speak with the Rogan ruffian way out here. Actually, no, it's probably faster to go from the gate. Nah, it's probably... I can probably just teleport there. Ride my bright carby over. Hello, Rogan ruffian. Oh, you're so excited. Wincing winemonger. Quit your crying. They ain't looking to steal nothing, just be wanting a ship, that's all. A big ship. Adventure? Thank the gods, this brute means to rob me of my livelihood. You must stop him. Huh. Does into the water. Ice cold water. Present. Cutscene. You don't want a cutscene of just splashing with water. You asked me. Bye. Didn't even need combat. And here God's in front to tell you that brute is a menace to honest merchants everywhere. You find him, bring him to justice, yes? Alright. I need a cutscene for that. Hi, ruffian. Have mercy, I didn't mean the little man no harm, I just had a few too many throws up. Known for Baderons? Ain't that rich. I'm the best bloody mate the old bastard ever known, whether or not he's willing to admit it. We need a cutscene. Name's Tilswain, a sellsword of some repute myself, though more from prowess with the flag and mail than spear in my back. No, I not seem to blame Baderon, nor you, of course, for the soggy welcome. Dare say I earned the last trip to the wench. As a matter of fact, I've even brought Baderon a small token apology, just my own way of saying sorry for all the trouble I've stirred up. Well, bug me at 7th Helm back again. I left the bloody bag back at Mumbersford Arms, was it? Forgive me, lass, my memory's still a bit hazy. I'd go back and search myself, but in addition to not knowing quite where I came from, I'm still feeling a touch queasy. Be a good lass and chase my steps from me, will you? With any luck, the fellow there, damned if I can remember his name, is keeping me belonging safe and sound. Alright, up north. Back to the town. Aha. Hey, Stillwin. Those Lodocks are quite the busy lass these days, the tales I hear. True, a meal and respite from the road, name it and it's yours. That bloody drunkard? Of course I remember him. How could I not? Left his mark all over the bedding and floor, and this after I went out of my way to furnish his room with a proper spit-and box. His belongings and my hands plenty full cleaning up his foul spew. If he left anything else behind, like it's not, it's still there. You're more than welcome to explore, though. I'd suggest you watch your step and hold your nose, particularly if you just eaten. Ew. Oh, where was he hanging out? Oh, there it is. Leather satchel. Got it. I have your stuff. Back, are you? Haven't had my belongings? Yep, right here. Here's your satchel. Played brilliant Ivan the moment doused me with that wet stuff. I knew I'd made myself a friend. Not you, but after all the troubles today, I worked quite a thirst. What do you say join me at the wench? First pints on Batteron. It's like I don't want to get on his bad side. Take the elevator? No, I want to take it to the drowning wench. Alright, Batteron, all done? Did you get your shit back? You guys gonna fight it out? Oh, welcome back. My apologies for getting mixed up in dealings of a couple of sellswords. Have a pint of my finest, regardless of what you might have told you. And Tilswain's paying for all comers tonight, including yours truly. Not changed a whit. Still a thankless bloody bastard. Thankless me, says the insufferable sot who won't be content till he drinks his so-called best mate out of house and home. Mark my words, if you conveniently forget to pay your tab next time, I'll hunt you to the 7th hell. Relax, tough, but trust me, just a moment ago he was going on about how I was to hear you safe. Here, this one's on the house. I hear it's your favorite. Gwahaha! You needn't worry, lass. Old Tilswain and her master go way back. Gone soft, if you ask me. Why, back in our day, we couldn't call yourself friend to Batteron until he'd drawn steel on you at least twice. Actually, because of my fortunes that we only became acquainted more recently. But tell good sir, what is the story behind those coins? The remnants of some hidden treasure, perhaps, mayhap? Treasure? Ah, you and I both wish, lassie. Now, I fear a little more in a memorable days long past and none too well remembered. Back when Batteron myself were still wet behind the ears, a grizzled veteran, at least he looked grizzled to a couple of young pups like us, took a liking to us, took us under his wing, as it were. It was a kindness in days when kindness was hard to come by. Carried them these coins he did. See the face of the spinner? Said her Faerie's watching over him was what kept him living where all his old mates had a tendency to end up dead. Or worse. Chanced upon him a fortnight ago over his deathbed, the poor bastard said he'd lived a good life, but his luck had finally run its course. Didn't have much to leave behind, save for his lucky coins. Coins he wanted to leave to a couple of not-so-young pups, that they might enjoy life as long as his. A touching tale indeed. Now perhaps you can answer a long-held question of mine, good sir. Wherever would a sellsword as renowned as Batteron forsake his blade for the life of a glorified barkeep? You've not heard the story? Mind you, a detail that you might have slipped from my memory, but I'll give her a try. 'Twas 20 years ago or thereabouts, with the realm finally at peace or something resembling it, a great mercenary captain had a plan. This man, I live in legend as ever were, was one, brought all the sellswords who were itching for a new fight under one roof. So was it the Adventurers Guild was born, and there were no shortage of eager applicants. Aye, everyone and their uncle was looking to be an adventurer, save for one young boy, the son of the very man who founded it. The boy wanted only one thing, to follow his father's footsteps and make his name as the greatest sellsword who ever walked the realm. Did the boy give up his dream? Did he reckon he'd already achieved it? Can't say for sure, lassie, only that the boy is now a man, and the man stands by the counter at the Adventurers Guild, dispensing advice to young glory seekers like Monarch here, and hell to old drunkards like myself. Is that true? Why, that would mean Batteron's father's none other than... I pay you to wipe the tables, not wag your bloody tongue. Now get back to work before I throw you out in the gutter where I found you. Rude. Just when things were starting to get interesting. Welcome back. And with that, let's be on my way. Spend any more time around the level less than the lonely selfers like to get jealous. Besides, if I empty your cask today, what will I drink on the next visit? I walk away while your legs still hold you, you blundering oaf, and come back anytime for a pint and fire, so I'll see it dumped right over your fat head. Man, these guys are like, you just get married already? Anyway, level up my Moogle skills. Hello. This is my dutiful assistant. I trust you fared well on your first assignment. Do tell me all about it, Kupo. Why, don't say Batteron's never been an easy customer to please. I mean, I pulled out my whiskers last time I dropped a letter in a flagon of ale. But it sounds like you made a fabulous first impression. As a trainer, I couldn't be more pleased with the effort, and with myself for having discovered such a talented new recruit, Kupo. But there's no time to rest on your laurels. Oh no, for each day brings new letters and deliveries that await will take you further ahead. I dare say you might encounter clients who will make old battle look like a cuddly chocobo. But it's all day's work for my able assistant, yes? When you're looking for your next assignment, you know where to find me. Right, it'll be immediately here again, right? Alright, quest complete. Level up my skills. Need a cutscene for superpower. No superpower. Level up! Question mark? Carry level 2. Alright, let's go for 3. Come on, hurry up and load. Thank you. Oh, lots of them. Alright, Carline Memories. Deputy Postman with a smile on his face and a letter bearing your Gridanian address in his paw. Who's my favorite assistant back in your years? A reward for your zeal and your duties. I have what should give you positively delightful task, Kupo. I have a letter here addressed to Mother Miona of Gridania's Carline Canopy. And I just can't feel I can just feel the warm rays trickling down through the leaves. A piping hot cup of tea in my paw. I have half mind to deliver the letter myself. But let it not be said that the deputy postman keeps the more pleasing task for himself. No, the job is yours, and you need not so much to ask for it. Happy message carrying. But you have another one here too. Dream on. Neither snow, rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night will stay the deputy postman from unloading work on his subordinates. Look us back. I'll give you 3 guesses of what I have in my paw, and the first 2 don't count. I guess the letter, however did you know, is addressed to Momodi, the ever-charming prize of the quicksand in Ulda. Sounds like a pleasant enough assignment, wouldn't you say? But there's no ordinary letter. Oh no, why, I've strained my eyes for any sign of the sender's name, but it's nowhere to be found. An anonymous epistle? Sounds like a task for my most capable assistant. Alright, let's go finish off Gridania first. Go say hi to the mama. Hello. Welcome to the Carline Canopy, friend. You made quite a name for yourself, haven't you? At times I'd swear that even the trees themselves were tales of your exploits. Well, here, have a letter. A letter, let me see. Oh, well, it seems that there will be an even greater demand for eel pies in the coming days, and once again the oven calls. Not that you'll find me complaining. After all, some go to their entire lives without knowing how it feels to have one of their creations beloved by Rosians the realm over. When I come to think of it, it reminds me of a story. How did it go again? Oh yes, many years ago when I was no taller than the counter between us, a Lalafell artisan and his daughter came here to the 12's Wood. The circumstance which brought them here I know little, for the father was a man of few words. What I know is that they had left behind their home, traveling far and wide across the realm before settling on Gridania as their new home. The elementals care little about borders drawn by men. All who treat the forest with compassion are welcome within. Sadly, people in those times were not quite so understanding. The poor man and daughter endured name-calling, spiteful pranks, and worse. My grandfather took pity on them, offering them shelter in this building. In those days, it was little more than a glorified storage cabin, and far from the bustling center of activity it is today. My grandfather minded the watermill, you see. As his father before him, a respected position that afforded our family a certain status among our peers, though not all approved of my grandfather befriending the outsiders. None dared give voice to their objections. With time, Gridanians came to understand that whensoever they hail, the man and his young daughter were honest, peaceful folk, no different from any of us. With the blessings of their newfound countrymen, the love the two harbored for their new home deepened. When Talker was erecting a new water wheel, the father, originally shipwright by trade, was among the first to offer service, and my grandfather soon joined him. Though not without hardships along the way, the wheel eventually rose, standing even today as one of Gridania's greatest architectural achievements, and a keystone of our very livelihood. If you're not in too much of a hurry, I would very much like to show it to you. But before we depart, I would ask of you a small errand. Would you be so kind as pick 4 Carline blossoms around town and bring them to me? I would accompany you, but alas, the kitchen calls. Alright, flower picking. And code 4, gotta go piss. And canopy flowers. Pelton, gotta go fast. Pick more flowers. There's more flowers up here, isn't there? Yep. Picking flowers all over the town. Pick more flowers. Then head back to Mama. Alright, I'm back. We're able to procure some flowers? Yes, here you go. How lovely, though hardly a rare sight in Gridania, these flowers never fail to bring a smile to the face. The one I will show you is best seen from the Jadeite flood. Go on ahead, I shall be along after I see to my duties here. Heading way out here, huh? Guess I could just take the gate out. And then hang out here in the nighttime. Oh, that's a lot of waiting. Mother's gonna be late. And cutscene. Hello. Not gonna catch you waiting over long. Come now, let us look upon the water wheel of my tail. Behold the pride of our nation, Figaga's gift. That's definitely a Lala name. She is magnificent. Countless times have I come here, yet each time I stand in awe at her sheer size and beauty. Knowing that it was born of a special bond between my grandfather and the Lalapel and builder elevates it to a special place in my heart. Would that they had lived to see it complete. I spoke of hardships, yes, not days after he finished drawing up his draft for the new mill. The poor Lalafell, hale and hearty for his age until then, suddenly took ill. What started as a cough soon grew dire, and within a fortnight he had passed. Aww. The stupidity of the ambitious project came grinding to a halt. At first there seemed no recourse but to abandon construction entirely. Then the daughter stepped forth, vowing that she would see her father's dream to fruition. Though none could deny her pedigree, the girl had never lifted a hammer in her entire life. Not letting this, nor the doubting words of others, deter her, she promptly enrolled in the Carpenters' Guild, vowing to follow in her father's footsteps. People laughed. Who was this shy little girl with yellow blossoms in her hair? But within a year's time, all could see that the girl was a prodigy with a hammer. In 5 years, she had mastered skills that would take an ordinary carpenter a lifetime. In 10, her father's dream had become a reality. The shy girl with flowers in her hair had blossomed to a strong, proud woman and one of the greatest builders our realm has ever known. Such is the tale of Figaga. Now to think of the wonders she might still have wrought. Alas, not long after completing her gift to us, she succumbed to the same foul plague that took her father. Though she is with us no more, she remains an inspiration for the women of Gridania, myself first among them. It is here in view of the father and daughter's greatest accomplishment that I buried their ashes and built a small monument to their memory. Once again, I thank you, Monica. The flowers you picked surely brought a smile to Figaga's face today. Now, shall we return? Yes, to the place that I named in her memory. Don't feel like riding. Alright, story time completion. Thank you for accompanying me today. I had hoped to share the tale of Figaga with you for quite some time now, having come here as you did from a faraway land. In transferring my grandfather's old storage cabin to the Carline canopy you see today, I sought to carry on the spirit he showed to his Lalafell and friends, a spirit of welcoming acceptance for all who would seek shelter here regardless of their origins. And it was in the same spirit that I came to devote my life to looking after those who would seek adventure, and what a fateful decision that turned out to be, yes? So it was that I came to stand behind this counter, so it was that I met you, and so it was that I received the joyous tidings that you brought to me today. For you see, the letter you delivered was an announcement from the Adventurers Guild. It would appear that I can look forward to a sizable group of new recruits in the days to come, and nothing could make me happier. I want to share this news with Figaga and with you. After all, 'tis in no small part thanks to your exploits that so many brave young men and women would step forth to bring succor to our realm. Truly, you are a gleaming example, and may your star shine forever bright upon us, Monica. Alright, thanks for the food, too. And thanks for the food. Level up? Question mark? Question mark. Boop. I'm becoming such a good carrier. Alright, to Ulda. Back to hanging out with Lala friends. Hi, Lala friend. Well, Monica, good to see an adventurer who checks in with the guild from time to time. You've never becoming all famous and the like. What brings you to the quicksand today? Love letter. Alright, what's this letter about? A letter. Next thing I know, you'll be sprouting a pom-pom and ending every other honest with coop. Oh? How curious it would seem. It would seem the sender's forgotten to sign the envelope. Oh, my beloved. Yep, it was a love letter. My beloved Mobody. Merchants could buy all the jewels in the realm, and yet none would shine as bright as the. Say that you will be mine, and. Blech. Nice face, too. Good God, none of those anonymous. No man in his right mind would claim authorship of such a hackneyed, pretentious load of. Momony, my love, I see that my mellifluous missive finds you looking as beautiful as ever. Oh, it's you. Why do I find myself entirely unsurprised? Lost count how many times I've spurned your shameless advances to your face. Must I now do the same in writing for you to get the bloody message? Shameless, you wound me, Momony, my love. Why, my advances are positively shameful, that's not the right word, is it now? Picture the scene, a mysterious letter, a secret admirer. It's not natural for a man to think that the sublime romantic approach might stir the flames of passion in his beloved's heart. Says the fool standing before me for the third time this week, still sporting that same ridiculous jacket. I guess clearly lacks the courtesy to introduce himself, so allow me. This is Thomas so-and-so, son of the spice merchant, someone or another, and richest, most eligible young bachelor in all of Ulda. Forgive me if I've forgotten name some of the details. I've only heard the story some 20-odd times now. This is Monica, the woman who wasted her precious time hauling your rubbish halfway across the realm. Is that so? Smashing work, my girl. Remind me of your name again later, and I'll be sure to put you on the guest list for when my lovely Momody and I are wed. This guy's getting a little ahead of himself. Do you see, my love? This adventure's efforts were for naught. Were not for naught. No, you need only promise your hand to me. Promise that forever my Momody and mine alone you will be. Punch him. In person or in ink, my answer's the same. Come back when Thanalan freezes over so I can reject you again. Punch him. Lost in the lack, but I should have known. Yes, that hairpin that adorns your lovely locks speaks loud and clear. I admit it, Momody, after all these years, you still harbor feelings for him. What? You have some nerve walking into my place of business and spouting such nonsense. Nonsense, my beloved? Is that so? Rumors abound about that hairpin, that it was crafted for you by an old flame, that it has not left your shapely head for so much as a day since the calamity. If you lost a childhood love when the lesser moon fell, you have my sympathies, but this is the new age, my dearest. Time marches on, and we must march with it. Oh, and did I mention that my family is among the richest in the Sultanate? Hell, just how thick is your blaze skull? A man crafted my hairpin, and yes, there was a time when I felt something for him, but such days are long past, and today I needn't compare you to anyone to find you thoroughly repulsive. Besides, I'll have you know that the man who crafted this still lives. What's this? My rival in love still lives? Ha ha ha, at long last my task is clear. I must seek out this pretender and prove once and for all that I, Thomas, am the better man. Adventurer, I would request your aid. Together we will seek out this man, and you'll serve as an impartial judge to determine who is the worthy partner for Miss Momody. Here I. Rest assured that you will be suitably contemplated for the rendering of forming the proper decision. And with that, let's begin a search of the Goldsmith's Guild. I shall wait you there. Do I have to? Shrug. It's a meme, Des. Alright, let's go hang out with the meme. What's up, meme? Was that Momody's hairpin say? Why, that was Momoroto's work. Momoroto, now there's a name I've not uttered in some time. Destined for greatness that one was. Could have been the second coming of Nell Fresney. Now, he's been with us for a scant few years. When a commission came in from the Sultan herself, slaved away at the peace day and day night till one day when he rose from his workbench and walked away. Some said the pressure of expectations grew too great to bear. Others that his heart was never in his craft to begin with. Still, others said that it was a broken heart that drove him away. The guild lost a talented goldsmith, and I lost a friend, but a man's life is his to live. Last I heard, Momoroto was passing his days as a fisherman in Crescent Cove. If he's found happiness, I don't begrudge him his choice one bit. Hey, Thomas, fuck off. I think my rival from Momody's heart has been lurking in our very midst this whole time. Give my thanks. Rest assured that Momody and I will spare no expense when we commission from your guild our wedding rings. Come on, Mr. to Crescent Cove. This guy's kind of a doofus. Yeah, what's going on way out here in the middle of nowhere? Oh, hello! Dude's just hanging out fishing. Not a bite. Oh, well, tomorrow's another. What brings a mighty venture to this lonely fishing hole? This is Momoroto, a shabby-looking fellow indeed, but what did I expect from a craven who threw away his chance at fame, love, and glory because he couldn't bear the pressure? She turns down my gifts of jewels and gold, yet adorns her fair locks with a trinket cobbled together by a languid lalafell who stinks of sardines. Don't judge. He's like, turning around, he's like, fuck off. Someone's actually wearing that old thing? You ain't arguing for me, I hardly deserve it. Nor did I deserve her. Perhaps I once did. There was a time when I dreamed of being the greatest goldsmith in the realm. Even a time when such dreams seemed within reach. The young Momoroto may have been worthy of Momody's hand. But that dreamer is no more, and you'll not see me mourn in his passing. Not all dreams are meant to be followed, and not all of us were destined for greatness. Put a fishing pole in his hand and a creaky pier under his bottom, and old Momoroto's a happy man. Can you believe this? My travels have taken me to the far corners of the realm, and never, never have I seen a man so lacking in ambition, enthusiasm, or any even vaguely redeeming qualities. I ask you to judge which of us is more worthy, but I think we can safely say that I'm the victor by default. To the quicksand, my future bride awaits. Can I hear more? Let me know more, Lala friend. So that's all the show was about. Your man's taking a fancy to Momody, has he? I'll say this much, he's got good taste. Doesn't seem like all that bad of a fellow, a bit oversure of his own abilities perhaps, but no more so than someone I used to know. When I gave the hairpin to Momody years ago, she refused to wear it. Said it meant too much to her to risk losing. As to why her heart may have changed, who can say? But it's not for love, this I know. Those days are buried in the sands of time. Whether that will avail your loved one and friend is another matter entirely. Alright, let him know that that Momody is cold as ice. No Lala romance for you. I think the best thing in this game is if it would have took the example from one of the class quests and Momody gave him a headbutt. Alright, it is rejection time. Please reject him so fucking hard. Just between you and me, Monica, I was hoping you'd manage to lose him somewhere on the way. I've done my part. I saw this Momonoto and heard his tale, the tale of a coward who has not deserved you since the day he fled the city, forsaking your love and his future in the process. There's probably more behind it. Worthy Sir stands before you, a man who promises to do everything in his power to bring you happiness and who has the courage to put such words into action. I implore you, my beloved, unto that hairpin, free your heart from that has been and give unto me your hand. Listen well, because I'll repeat myself no more. I have no feelings for Momonoto, and sure as hell's none for you. This hairpin is a symbol of all those who dare to dream, a symbol and a warning. Momonoto and I were old friends. He used to come by the shop where I worked and regale me with the tales of all he hoped to achieve. He burned with passion in those days, like yourself, with less style and more substance. As a wide-eyed girl, I was drawn to dreamers. I urged him on in every opportunity. When I heard he was making something for the Sultana, I screamed, "This is your chance, Momonoto! Craft the masterpiece I know you have in you, and you'll go down in history. You won't live and die a nobody." So I told him over and over until he came no more. I went to the Goldsmith Guild only to hear that he'd resigned his position. 'Twas then I saw the error in my ways. All the time that I thought I was encouraging my friend, I was only piling on to a burden he never wanted to bear. And so you wear the hairpin out of pity for the man? No, not pity. At first I felt so ashamed that I didn't think myself worthy of wearing it. Then the lesson moon came tumbling down and everything changed. At first we thought we'd lost everything, then slowly but surely we began to pick up the pieces and dream again. Seeing the proud faces of those who would rise to the call and rebuild our realm, it rekindled passions in my heart that I hadn't felt in years. It was then that I finally discovered a dream of my own. To stand with those who would fight for their dreams and to give them strength in any way I could. This is why I stand here today. And yet I must never repeat the mistake I past. Adventurer, artisan, or angler, one's true dreams, one's true strength must come from within. This is what I learned from Momonoto, and this is why I treasure his memento to this very day. Oh, my beloved, could there be in this world a more sensitive soul? The 12 should be the 13 for you, my dearest, our goddess of dreams and compassion. Hitherto I knew only your physical beauty, but I have seen the true beauty of your heart and soul. I am lost without you, my beloved. Make my dream come true and promise to stay by my side forevermore. Have you not been listening to a single word I said? I've devoted my life to support adventurers' dreams, women like Monica here who are too busy fighting for a realm to waste my bloody time. But my beloved, our love too may yet save a rosy from the shadows. Lol, no. Well, now, those are the first entrance words I've heard come out of your mouth. Prove to me that they're more than just words, and maybe, just maybe, I'll reconsider. Does that mean I have a chance? Oh, merciful indeed is the goddess Momody. I will not fail you, my love. Today I take my leave. When I next return, you will know the true breadth and scale of my dreams. And you, my good woman, you have opened my eyes today, and for this you shall be well rewarded. And my word, you will be the first row for the festivities when my goddess and I are wed. He's gonna puke. Shrug. Everything okay? Finally some peace and quiet. I doubt he'll be showing his face here anytime soon, but who knows? He'd not be the first man I've seen change. Anyway, thanks. No matter how far we come, we can't forget the past. And thanks to you, I've been able to do some much needed reflecting. Alright, and thanks for the food. Anything with crit on it? There we go. Alright. Superpower. Better at delivering letters. That's my superpower. Question mark? Better reputation. I'm a better letter carrier now. Once you load in, well, first I'll run on the spot. Once you load in, I'll go and take more quests. What do we got here? Oh, lots of them. The deputy postman will task you with an urgent delivery to Stillglade Pain. How far you've come as a carrier in such a short time. I knew that my pedagogical skills bordered upon genius, but I dare say I've outdone myself this time. I reward myself with a well-deserved respite, and you with your most demanding assignments to date. I have my parcel from the Thaumaturge Guild and all to be delivered to Briar of the Conjurers Guild in Gridania, and I quote, with all speed. Urgent correspondence between the realm's most puissant practitioners of magic. It would only do for the slightest exaggeration to say that the fate of Erosa may very well be riding on this delivery. To Stillglade Pain with you, Kupo. But I'm not timed. Let's take more. Any postman will reward your efforts with assignment to more idyllic climes. My hardworking assistant returns. Yes, so hard have you been working that I dare say you've earned yourself a vacation. I'm not going to give you one, of course. I do have a reputation to maintain. I'll give you the next best thing. Let address to Master Gegaruju at Costa del Sol. Soak up the rays of the sun, bask in the balmy ocean breeze, sneak a furtive glance at the lovely dancers. The last one can be our little secret, and you'll soon forget that you're working, Kupo. Alright. More Lala friends. Stroking the Haft. That sounds sexual. The deputy postbook has a post intended for a renowned personage currently visiting in Ulda. I'm trusted as ever ready for action. Very well, I have a package here straight from Little Sauce dressed to the long one. Mugon Township confirmed that as a Sylphic epithet for 100 long Haft, a brassblade captain of considerable repute who leads the defense at Highbridge. Hunbert is known to be one of the most charismatic leaders in the realm, never been seen outside of the company of one or more of his men. Rather, I should say women. His followers are uniformly female and fiercely loyal to their captain. I was in Highbridge a short while ago, but the captain was unfortunately off duty. It would appear he had business at the Weavers Guild and had taken 2 of his most loyal subordinates along with him to Ulda. Many happy deliveries, Kupo! Well, Costa's in Lenosha, so we might as well go there first. Alright, Lala friend. Rich Lala friend. Dude's just relaxing. Hello! I'm tired of something that excites day and day after day. How long must I wait to see my new booties take the stage? Well, here's a letter. Titan's Bane, a messenger girl? Is the adventuring life so unprofitable these days? I could always use another winsome lass to winnow me. You may be a touch overqualified, but the pay is generous and the location cannot be topped. But I digress. The letter you brought me is a reply from none other than the esteemed Master Glino, whom I have enlisted to train my next generation of artistes. A great honor I bestow upon him, yes? Master Gegaruju, while you present a compelling offer, I would rather live out my days in the naval than spend even a moment instructing empty-headed, ample-bosomed strumpets with as much passionate aptitude for dance as a pack of 3-legged shrews. It seems the poor misguided fellow values the integrity of his art above coin, and what's this? That said, I know of another whose particular school of dance, though somewhat experimental, may suit your purpose as well. Well, splendid news. The letter neglects to mention his name, but says that he makes his home by Iron Lake in Outer Lenosha. Might you be a good messenger girl and deliver his contract to him? I would have my girls begin their training straight away. So is that dancer dude that he contacted? Is that the dude, the rude one from before, who taught me the dance and all that? I can't remember. I can't remember all the names in this game. There's too many of them. I just remember there was a rude dancer dude. Way out here in the middle of nowhere. That is an odd-looking dancer. Why do smoothskins shun my dance? My dance is a sign of vigor and virility. Well, now you're going to train people to dance. Paper for Mamulja. Mamulja does not want paper. Mamulja wants freedom to dance. Why does no one understand? Smoothskin wants me to dance? Is some kind of trick to take my coin? No trick, Smoothskin pays coin? Coin from Mamulja? Coin to dance, Mamulja dance? Do I dream? Do Smoothskins finally understand? Too long has Mamulja custom been mocked. Too long have Mamulja hips been fettered. But no more. Smoothskin shows kindness to Bugalja. Bugalja repays kindness, shares proud Mamulja tradition with all. Traditional Mamulja bathing dance will be shunned no more. Today, Costa del Sol, tomorrow, the realm. But dance can be danced with body soil. This is Mamulja custom, and custom must not be broken. Bugalja would cleanse body in Bronze Lake, where water is warm and sights are stimulating. But smoothskins there have small hearts and narrow minds. Bugalja would go west to Little House, where Bugalja can bathe in peace. Alright, bye. All the way to the northwest. Spy on the dude when he's taking a bath. You know, like other smoothskins who shun Mamulja, Bugalja is pleased. Bugalja likes Little House. Water is warm and Smoothskin leaves Bugalja to himself. But enough talk, his whole body is cleansing. But Mamulja must not wash own body. This too is Mamulja way. Smoothskin take water, pour over Bugalja's body 1, 2, 3 times. Body cleansed, muscles loose, Bugalja will be ready to dance. Alright. Well, here's some water. Don't have to do the Goldbert and run oil all over him. When water flows over me, sweat and grime washes away. Water 2. Here you go. Muscles loose and joints limber, and uncontrollable urge swells from within. Alright, here comes water 3. Grah, I can contain it no longer. Bugalja must move. Must dance. Smoothskin performs cleansing ritual as good as any Mamulja. Bugalja has never felt so alive. Let us visit your master Gegaruju. I will dance my dances never before. Is he going to be happy with this? Something new? Hello, Lala friend. Oh yeah, I must say, our new dancing master made quite a first impression. I've already taken the liberty of introducing him to the girls. So shall be the forefront of an artistic revolution. I can see the tourists flocking in, hearing the clinking of their ample coin purses. Anyway, the lesson should be getting started any moment. For now, if all done, you're more than welcome to look on. Dancing lessons. Hello, artiste. Next generation. Alright, lessons. Master Geruju, other smoothskins shun Mamuja tradition, but you welcome us with arms open. Bugoja will not forget this kindness. Bugoja will be greatest dancing master Costello ever knew. Traditional Mamuja bathing dances, dance of pleasure, dance of life-giving. Every lift of leg, every sway of hips is sacred. When you dance Mamuja bathing dance, you must summon vitality from the very depths of your soul. Did you hear that, girls? I'm paying you good coin for this. Don't be shy up there. Yes, master. I'm waiting for our whole lives for this chance. We won't let you down. Prepare yourselves. We begin. I wish I have hips. Hips must sway. This music, though. Mamuja is man, like all men. You are woman, like all women. Brilliant, utterly brilliant. Now this is a dance to delight even the most mature and discerning. What did everyone Haft to? And you? Are you feeling quite alright? I don't understand, my Geruju, but only danced as master asked me to dance. Paying no mind to the reactions of my servants, I suspect that they were simply overwhelmed by the sheer wonder of the spectacle laid before them. Tis sadly common play with artists who are ahead of their time. That says perhaps the best that we part ways, at least for some time being. Rest assured that you will receive full compensation for your services, as will you, Titan's Bane. Dance didn't turn out quite the way they expected. Alright, time to level up some more. In return, have you any idea what all that shrieking and retching was about? I, for one, found Bugoja's gyrations positively captivating. I was eagerly anticipating the sight of my fair means performing this treasure of Mamuja tradition, but alas, once again the common folk proved incapable of appreciating my heightened aesthetic sensibilities. And yet, while I am a lover of fine arts, I am an even greater lover of coin. The highest form of art in this world means nothing to me without an audience, a well-paying audience. As such, I have made the most heart-rending decision to annul Master Bugoja's contract effective immediately. In return, I compensated him with a healthy sum and a one-day pass to springs at Bronze Lake. I don't foresee this being a problem, do you? That said, the sheer unbridled passion that the Mamuja possess for the act of bathing is truly a sight to behold. Were only this passion shared by the average Erosian, oh, what fortunes could be had? Weird Lala. Alright. Superpower again. Leveling up that postmaster level. That letter carrying ability. Level up. Question mark. Getting so leveled. Alright, are you ready, Weave, or not? Never mind, let's go to the forest first. The Conjurer's Guild. What's up, P-Bitty? Alright, La Brea. Tempting to deep-rock Hawk Manor. Now this, Vengeful Spirits clutch and claw at our forest home and at our very souls. There's nothing we can do to free ourselves from their grip? Well, I mean, how about this bundle? Thank the gods of fear to not rhyme time. This is a comprehensive summary of voices and sightings collected from across the realm, along with the latest series on how to deal with potential cases of possession. A young man recently approached me, you see, fearing that he had fallen under the influence of baleful forces not of this world. As the poor soul told me, he often awakens in the dark of night in parts unknown with bruises all over his body and no memory of how he arrived there. The mere thought sends shivers up my spine, up the spine, does it not? It goes without saying that the man was quite distraught. I promised that I would gather what knowledge I could and see what I might do to free him of his demons. Thanks to your timely delivery, I am at last armed with the information I need. But there is another rub. My subject has vanished. Even this weak, dark spirits may have seized control of him once more, and yet I must dive into this tome immediately to have any hope of saving him. If you could track down the man, I would be very much in your debt. His sister, Adok, can be found at Quarry Mill, and may have some knowledge as to his whereabouts. Guess we're heading here, then. Hey, Adok Hitler. We're searching for Spin, you say? How odd, he left here bells ago, saying he would make straight for the Fane. No, this is not but well. Perhaps he was summoned to work on the way? He makes a living at the Muntui cellars, after all, and Master Aramont can be quite the taskmaster. You might do well to check around there. Doubtless you've already heard, but Spenny hasn't quite been himself of late. I do not want to believe that he would hurt anyone, but I urge you to be wary. Let's go up here. Hello. Brother? Ah, you mean Spen. I've been watching here since daybreak, and I fear I've seen neither hide nor hair of him. When he first started here, he was so devoted to his work that he'd arrive in the cell's bells before shift began. I cannot help but fear that something is amiss. Something going on? You have any clues? Looking for Spenny, say? Fred, I can't help you there. Hasn't come around here yet today. Possessed? Huh, I'll believe when I see it. Like as not, his disappearance more to do with the 30 casket one-time beans we need to haul up from the cellars today. Anybody else have clues for me? Oh, you, right here. Spen's gone missing again? The lad's worked hard for us, but I can't deny that his attendance has been somewhat erratic. I fear that if he does not get his act together and soon, I may have no choice but to let him go. That said, his shift began only minutes ago. I will give him the benefit of the doubt and trust that he is making his way here as we speak. It's like I feel like he didn't make it very far. Just hang out here and wait for him. Take a long look around. Alright, what's going on here? What kind of shenanigans we got going on? Oh, where am I? Spen? Oh, yes, that is my name. Beg your pardon, my lady, but have we met somewhere? Dear me, I've done it again, haven't I? My sister, my colleagues, Brea, and even you, who I've only just met. I owe all of you my most profound apologies. Spiridella told you, it seems that I've fallen prey to forces most sinister. They strike without warning in the black of night, seizing my limbs and having my mind, rendering me naught but a puppet to carry out their dark designs. Come morning, awakened, bruised, and beaten with no memory of the horrors I have committed. Oh, guardians first, pray take mercy on my soul. If you're looking for mercy, you're begging up the wrong tree, you shit-arse, two-faced, swill-sodden lump of goo-boo dung. Hi, Buscaron. Pay no heed to this man's sob stories. This is the force that's got him in his clutches, old Buscaron's mead. 1,396 gil spend. That'll cover food, drink, and heal and feast for the poor sod whose arm you near twisted off. Master Buscaron, sure this must be some misunderstanding. Why, certainly I patronize your fine establishment on occasion, but only for a single drink. Aye, I suppose that's true. I've not known the quiet, thoughtful Spen to order more than a single flagon of mead. But by the time that flagon is drained, Spen is no more. In his place is the roaring, mead-swilling, punching, kicking, belching, screaming madman whose name strikes fear into the hearts of every man and woman who's ever wanted to enjoy a drink in the goddamn place. Want drink in goddamn peace. A scourge of the druthers, if not the whole bloody realm. I speak of you, Spencer the Bottomless Cup. This cannot be. I am no scourge. I am a responsible drunkard. I know when to say when. I do not know what madness took me, Master Buscaron, but I can assure you that it is an isolated occurrence. Please get my payment, 1,396 gil in full, along with my profuse apologies for the trouble that I have caused. As for the unfortunate fellow whom I have unwittingly injured, please assure him that I will return to the druthers this evening and make amends in person. And with that, I must be off to the cellars. I am already late for my shift, and Master Airmont will be ready for us if I tarry any longer. Farewell, my friends! But, yes, the Conjurer's Guild. Do tell Bride that I shall endeavor to exercise my own demons. Should the dark forces prove too formidable, I shall call upon her again. I want to get your hopes up. If I had a gil for every time I heard or spend about that nonsense, I'd be a rich man. And last I heard, there ain't no incantation that can cure a man's love for liquor. Alright, see ya, dude. Solving the realm's problems, one drink at a time. One drunkard at a time. Hi, Peabody. Spencer the Bottomless Cup, and here I thought that name only in wives' tale, dreamed up to steer young children away from the bottle. I must confess I'm somewhat relieved to discover that the spirits that plague the man were of a more worldly sort, though that is a small solace for the poor souls who must suffer his mead-induced wrath. Sadly, I fear that subduing drunkards is outside my field of research. Should you find the poor man in throes of madness, pray do what you can to restore him to sanity. Alright, anything with crit? No. You effed up. Alright, more superpowers. More better delivery powers. Level up, question mark? Man, I'm leveling up so much. Level 6. What's max carrier level? Was it 7 or 8? Are you ready, Weaver? Hi, Hunberked. How many times I tell you, garments such as these might be fit for an ordinary man, but Hunberked long haft is no ordinary man. Hells, what is keeping my packet? Well, here. My silk at last. Now this is more like it. Feel for yourself, so soft and pliant, a fabric that truly breathes. This is of silk make, yes, you see? A merchant I met in Highbridge sang its praise, and I simply had to experience it for myself. Your puzzle expression does not escape me, but long after you protest, many a tale have I heard of your blade and the consummate skill with which you wield it. What use would a virile swordsman such as yourself have with such delicate, even feminine fabric? I'm not going to judge you for what you wear. An astute question, which I answer with a question of my own. You strike me as one who knows your way about the battlefield, yes? Suppose you are the commander of a formidable unit, one akin to a great machine. Now suppose the same unit was somehow constrained, forced to do battle in cramped quarters. Would you be able to utilize its full potential in such unfavorable conditions? Verily not. Only when given room to breathe will the Recent unit swell and expand over the battlefield, and then, upon reaching the full extent of its power, thrust forth and penetrate your opponent's defenses. Do you grasp my meaning? And so I would commission a garment to be made from this silk, and yet my unit is not merely my own. No skilled hands under my command see to that my machine remains well oiled. Two of these hands accompany me here to Ola, but it would seem they have eluded my grasp, or I have eluded theirs. Har har. Might you be a good lass and find them for me? Alright, where did they get lost? They got lost far away. So I think in this part I've gotten 0 experience so far. Hello, Itaja. The first earring I saw would look... That first earring I saw would look lovely on my captain, but so would that other one. God, why does shopping have to be so goddamn difficult? You do well not to scare me like that. I'm a brass blade in service to Captain Hunberg, well, better known as Hunberg Longhaft. No doubt you've heard the tales? None can deny the captain cuts the dashing figure, but I would give him a gift to further bring out his beauty. What say you, adventurer? Do any of you fine ornaments catch your eye? Huh. A ruby earring or a sapphire ring? Fuck it, go with ruby earring. Do you believe so? Some of them are quick to point out that the ruby is a symbol of passion, but red is also the color of jealousy and anger. Passion mixed with anger can be a dangerous thing. After all, it is not about how forcefully or manipulates to deliver, but how precisely. Any road, I thank you for your honest opinion. There are those in the brass blades who do not understand the captain. Those who say his exploits on the battlefield do not warrant the sizable reputation he has amassed. I don't know which battlefield they speak of, but as someone who has witnessed his swordplay firsthand, I can assure you that the reality far exceeds even the tallest of tales. Speaking of the captain, wherever did he run off to? I must deliver my gift before Alamo does, lest she be the one invited to work the lever tonight. Dude's got a harem. Also, dick jokes. What's up, Ruby Eyes? So many potions of potencies. Surely one might serve to further harden the captain's resolve. Don't find me like that. I was just shopping for a super present from a captain. You've heard the tales of the Longhaft, I presume. And you know that he is naturally endowed with both size and stamina. And still, I would see how a chemical might enhance his already prodigious talents. Do any of these files intrigue you, adventurer? A blue potion. So, blue person's giving a red gift, person's giving a blue gift. Also, do you not feel like this shade of blue is somehow lacking in warmth? Not unlike Ataja's eyes. The last thing I want to do is stifle Captain Slim's passion, but forgive me, you simply gave me an opinion, as you were asked to do. In the past, Captain shunned alchemy in all its forms, claiming he had no need for unnatural enhancements. Recently, I remarked that his blade, already renowned across the Rosia, might reach legendary stature with the right help, and he seemed suitably aroused by the idea. Oh, but someone speaking back, I just imagine Captain alone with her is enough to send shivers up my tail. Fight, fight, fight. Taja and I are exchanging heated words. Uh-oh. The mere suggestion that Captain imparting chemical enhancements is an insult, not merely for him, but for the gods that endowed him with such natural talent. Huh, says the one who see him adorn his body with gaudy trinkets. Do you even understand the measure of a man? The true measure of a man? Ungrateful wench, you're not worthy to polish the captain's blade. Fight, fight, fight. Dude, this is the problem with harems. Captain, you always praise the way I calibrate your lever. You called me an engineer. Captain, you said that no machinist in the realm could keep your parts oiled as I do. Cease this senseless bickering, the both of you. You each have served me long and served me hard. Surely you realize by now that there is more than enough man to go around. While I welcome your sentiments, I have no need for shiny baubles or motley brews. The gods have seen fit to endowed me well. I would fight my battles on my own merits. Besides, there are more important matters at hand. Before you two came in, I had just been informed that my garments are ready. Prepare yourselves. What say you? So dashing, so handsome, so form-fitting. I feel the flames of passion welling from within. Do promise you will wear the next time you summon me to the control room, yes? For you, my love, anything, but we have only just begun. What say you? Oh. That broad chest bursting forth, those bulging biceps. My captain, this garment shows you for the god of really that you are. My only regret is that I cannot quite see under the belt. All in good time, my love. Now do you see there is more than enough man here for... No, Humbert is no mere man. For within me rages a beast that will be contained no longer. You know this furred snow creature is legendary for its stamina and the sheer size of its manhood? Tell me, ladies, what would you like for Starlight this year? You, my captain, and nothing but you... Fuck, this quest is so dumb. That's what I thought you'd say. Now, if you'd gotten over your city little cat fight, I believe it's time we went on our way. Freedom to speak, bandits and brigands would target innocent merchants who travel through Highbridge. Fear not, ladies. There will be time enough for pleasure when the battles have been won. Yes, sir. I feel like being Long Haft was all about sweet pleasure and bliss. You'd best think again. Prone to bouts of sibling jealousy, those two, but they're good girls at heart, all the more admirable considering their origins. Stolen from their parents when they were just babes and sold into a trade where no woman deserves to go, my unit found and freed them, but sadly the brass blades are not in the habit of taking in children. Granted their freedom, they made their living on the streets, where many turned to selling their bodies. They honed their smarts and their fighting skills. When they turned to me years later as women grown, strong, and beautiful, I swore that I would have them in my regiment. That is, that they know how to properly sheathe my blade is an extra benefit, albeit a most welcome one. With that, I must return to my post. Alright, the sex quest is complete. My innuendo level has gone up. Question mark? Alright, I'm level 7. So there be 4 quests this time? And it's 1, then 2, then 3. Come on, load, dude. Now this place is congested. Alright, there's gonna be another 3. Thwack-a-Mole. Deputy Postman eyes his letter sack, visibly trembling. It was my most accomplished assistant. You truly could not have come at a better time. I have just the perfect assignment for you. This process must be delivered to one Marset, a naturalist doing research in fauna and dunks inspiring the Central Shroud. Brains, beauty, grace, I envy you for being able to bask in your brilliance. Sadly, my supervisory duties demand that I remain in the spot. You might want to hurry with that package and try not to mind the smell. We got here. A lot of things. Now the trust of the Deputy Postman. For this, you would gladly risk the roughest crystals in Outlanosha. Yes, you would. All of them knows the Deputy Postman has nothing but confidence and assistance. I shall trust you with the letter so important they had to cross the T twice, Kupo. The letters for Maelstrom Sergeant and Camp Overlook. Pirates everywhere, terribly exciting and terrifically dangerous. I love my Args and Mateys as much as the next Moogle, but I have pressing duties elsewhere, Kupo. Sergeant Swigrail is scarier than most. Why I used to vanish right into thin air when she turned her bloodshot eyes my way. Thanks to aspiring carriers like yourself, I need to do that again, Kupo. You'll take the letter to Sergeant Oh So Scary. Are we understood, Kupo? And then another. Ooh. Shards, thanks. The Pokemon has the letter requiring delivery to a dashing band of players. This is my favorite assistant. Brace yourself, for today I have a task for that which you'll have all the fair maidens of Gridania green with envy. This letter is in my paws, addressed to none other than the homunculi. You're familiar with the homunculi, yes? The traveling troupe of troubadours renowned for stirring the seeds of passion the realm over. Ever since the recent performance in Gridania, the populace has gone through the roof, Kupo, where I've handled hundreds of fan letters in the past fortnight alone. Kupo, this particular pistol appears to be from a trader in Ulda, a matter of business mayhap? All the more reason that it must be delivered to Gridania with haste. You will find the band and its leader, Augustiniel, rehearsing for their next performance in the Great Loam Growery. Alright, well, let's do the Lenosian ones first. Hi, Sweet Grail. Delivery, is that what you're calling it now, sweet thing? Oh, a letter, eh? Thanks. Useful thing is better than Creamer's run for putting me to sleep. Give it here. There you go. No, thank you. I've taken up farming. Curse you, matey, and your goddamn letter. Rip it in half and water it with piss. See if something grows. The farmer says farming chooses over the red swallows. Goddamn him in his shrinking violet balls. Now, where are my manners? Left him on land when I went to sea. Come back and some things haven't waited a fortnight before going off with someone else. I got ready to take the news hard, Trickle Tart. We don't got enough men, or women, mind you. Not going to recruit anybody, though. We being the meanest, nail-chewingest levy in the whole damn maelstrom. No offense and all, but we ain't interested in a sugar skull like the one atop your shoulders. So out came the paper and ink, and out went them letters to the likely roughnecks that retired from the privateer, and not by the way of the scaffold. No. And more no. That was the last but one. As for the last one, the bloodthirsty bitch should have been here long before now. Set out from the mill to bring some lumber to the camp with another salt town, they said. Sweet face, no, you got land since you do. Oh, you do us a good turn, eh? I'll wager the miniature marauder ran into a spot of trouble and out near yon floating city. Help him out and I may start feeling grateful like. The only problem with the Args and Mateys is that they're hard to read. Oh, danger things. Give them some AoE. Triple. Completely unnecessary. Miniature Marauders. Lalafell? Of course it was Miniature Marauder. You took my kill. You didn't even ask. No, don't be like that, Captain. You was pressed, you know that. I'd say that is our thanks at the least. The bloody bastard took my kill. I like being pressed. Sends a tingle up my thighs, it does. You want to thank the bastard for saving your knickers from a right soil, and you go on and be my swimming guest. Rude. Apologize, Kevin, and everyone for social graces, as well with all the killing and marauding. Thank Kelly from both of us for lending a hand. You get the look of a fine killer, though. Sharing slaughter's not as bad when your shadow's an appetite for carnage. Well, so sweet, the captain don't usually have a good word for anyone outside our humble crew. Sergeant Swallow sent you? Wow, that's another surprise. She's not the sort to watch the clock hand. But Rattata's your miniature marauder sure as salt. We hadn't had much trouble with time down in the mill. Poor maid's mill, abandoned it was. When we settled in to make a new life. A ghost town? No adventure. For old pirates, the only ghosts out are out in the open water. Even for not so old pirates like that one. Oh, I know what they call her. Rabid Rattata, mad dog in the mill, and they ain't wrong, but... She got nothing but fighting in her blood, which is why I worry. It was the captain's idea to clean our hands of reaving and start a new life at the mill. Damn it, now I've gone and put in one of her moods. Time to haul anchor. We're for camp overlook adventure. Angry Lullafell. Did they make it or did they get sidetracked again? Oh, and there you are. Got my lumber thanks to you, not my new recruit. We're unforsaken for farming, that's some sort of comfort, but bugger if I know why she said no. Got our hackles up that one. My moss always said every dog needs a little pet and a little treat and a bit of kind of cake from a new friend. Might do. How about a sweet thing? Are you up for talking to her? Alright. Hey, Angry Lala. You took my kill. I don't like that. But you fought like a sound, so you have my ear until I grow tired of you. You damn adventures are all alike. More words than sense. Oh, if it's words you wish to waste them on the Stevedore. He's thrice the patience of all his hounds combined. Bye. Angry Lalafell. Not to say, think well of her if you can. The captain is what we made her, like as not. Her mama got her chest stove in board in a merchantman. And the very next moon, what does her papa do but make a right mess of the steps of some rascalter, and she but a swaddling babe. Born on a pirate ship, raised up by pirates, weren't no life for a child. I can still see her tugging along the gun deck or swinging her wee axe with the blunt edge. Didn't stay blunt for long, and never another child to play with. We should have put her ashore for fostering, but we hadn't the heart to. But nothing but marauding in her veins, yai. We tried to show her how other folk live, draw her out a bit, but before we knew it, she'd gutted the former captain and taken his place at the fore. I blame her to say part of me feels it'd be good for her to join the Red Swallows, though we'd be heartsick to lose her. She'll have her battles, make boon companions. She'd be a swallow instead of a dog. As for us, we'll find ourselves a new captain. We always do. He wasn't scared of Rattata the way most are. That's why she liked you, I know it. Can't you talk to her again? You find her near the floating city. She likes the air there, and the prey. Alright, Lalafell therapy quest. Hi, Rattata. What's going on here? You again. I can kill most things if I'm in the mood. Doubt it. Let me serve it to you straight, like, I don't need them red swallows, 'tis them that needs me is all. I know my men call me Rabbit. Does it look like I care a whit and a half? I know I ain't the sick one. Dogs is loyal. I kill for them sometimes. I kill for my family. I don't care what red swallows kill for. That's sick if you ask me. Maybe I'd kill for you sometime. That might be right agreeable. Enough words, I'm heading home. And keep that gobbler's clapped or I'll find a dead rat to stuff it with. Rude Lala. Therapy didn't work. Don't feel like flying back. Everything okay with you guys? You like adventure? The captain hasn't heard a word since she came back from Nim. Let me guess, this dog won't fly. It breaks my heart to see her become like this. Young girl should be holed up in a hamlet with nothing but axes for company. I suppose she ain't no young girl anymore. We best be on our way back to poor Maid's Mill. Give Sergeant Swingle my apologies. You love a friend? Alright, more levels. So now we get no. If one swallow don't make a summer, what's no swallow make? All that's the work and not one recruit one. Still, if Rattata's there, we won't have to worry none about the mill. Not even a kobold brain blown enough to take the place when she's about. On the fine start for the rest swallows. Some that don't know what they're missing. Mayhap I need to rethink our recruiting standards. 7 hills. Lower a bit. Tried a few weaklings. Real sully bubs. Might work if I can get the swallows to take it easy on the sweetlings. Maybe train them separate like for a while. Tries of mine, I don't see it working. Be like putting tar and grog. Calling it as good as. Just going to have to divvy up extra duties. Be patient. Alright, overworked. But I get my level up. Speaking of overworked. Being a delivery Moogle. Level up. Question mark. Carrier level 8. Alright, do the shroud. Oh, what's going on way out here in the middle of nowhere? Wait, is this the insane chick? You there, research assistant 62, or was it 26? Bah, who even cares what the number is? You're late. Hand over my package. Not her again. I think this is going to be another disaster. Yes, come to me, my... What in the 7 hell is this? Apricot, is this your idea of a joke? My next experiment will be to measure how many lightning sparks can fit up your worthless ass. Yeah, it's Hobriot, Professor, with a silent... Obriot. Silence, Haffy-Toe. You should fall to your knees and thank the 12 that I didn't address you by any name at all. Now answer me, what in the name of Nufficus Teats am I supposed to do with this rubbish? But I swear, Professor, I placed the order exactly as... This is raw mole meat. I asked for a live mole, living, as in you won't... As in what you won't be doing when I'm through with you. God, research assistant number 832. Time to prove that you're the only one around here worth your weight in goo-boo droppings. My current research project is to study the behavior of those troublesome Telpits moles to a layman such as yourself. You need not concern yourself with the specifics of my research, which will be far beyond your feeble mind. You need only know that I require one live mole pup, and I require it now. The blank stare on your face tells me that you lack even the common knowledge that the royal plantations of Ulder are known to be infested with the filthy creatures, and that any half-wit botanist who works there could educate you as to how to capture one. Am I not making myself clear, Research Assistant 777? You, the royal plantations, a live mole pup, to me, now. Why? Hello, I'm here to help with a mole problem. Looking at yourself more, are you? You'll hear no argument from me. The cute little buggers believe in their own device and they're more than happy to eat us out of house and home. First, they're more belly than brain. Simple enough to snag one if you have the right tools. First of all, you're going to want to set this bundle of weeds atop one of the mole holes. Then take this flintstone and set the weeds aflame. Smoke will flood the tunnel and the moles will come bursting to the surface for a breath of fresh air. Mind you said moles, plural. Your little pup won't put up much of a fight, but his mother won't be so keen to part with her young. You'd best brace yourself for a fight. Alright, I'll stick this on the molehill. And we'll light it on fire. Uh-oh, purple stuff. Sunny D? Fire. I'll just open with this. Alright, steal a mole pup. What are you gonna do with this? I have mixed feelings. It's probably gonna be bad, right? Alright, I'm back in. Here's the stupid thing you wanted. Research assistant, whatever your number was, I swear to gods, if you come back empty-handed, I'll use you for my next research specimen. I got you this, you dick. Well, look at some old pup. I was going to run if I ever saw one, but what can I say? My experience with certain research assistants has left me with a soft spot for half-wits, monsters, and ugly things. Don't worry, my mission with you. I'll be very, very gentle. Apricot, you'd best be taking notes. It's like, that's not my name. Dive. Jesus! Professor, what are you doing to the poor beast? Professor, have mercy. And once again, my hypothesis proves true. Ever find it strange that despite spending the better part of their lives in tunnels beneath the soil, moles possess unusually large eyes? Of course you haven't, because you possess the mental faculties of a dimmer-than-average dormouse. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that I have. My self-styled teacher, Atelun, posted that their eyes grew large when they might better see their prey in the darkness, but I thought, no, I knew different. The theory is that their eyes, regardless of size, were nigh useless, that they did not see but rather felt the vibrations around them to identify potential prey and foes. Do you see how the mole pup, its eyes still shut, squealed and squirmed in abject terror as I rained blows down all around him? Once again it is proven. Atelun is a fool. The student has surpassed the teacher. I would retain the pup for further study, but I have another mole that has outgrown its usefulness. Consider it yours. What should you do with it? How should I know? Burn it, vivisect it, skin it, and eat it for all I care. Just get it and yourself out of my sight. Research calls! Mini mole. I saved it. Alright, next quest. Can I kill this person? Superpower! Level up, question mark. Get a new minion out of it, though. Mini mole! Is that like Flea Market Montgomery? It's just like a mini mole? Alright, way up in the Botanist Guild. To deliver more packages. Hello, August. I'm Augustiniel, vocalist and leader of the Homunculi, lyrical genius the likes of which the realm has never seen. And you no doubt are one of my innumerable fans. If you come seeking my autograph, I ask that you return when our rehearsal is done. I have this letter, though. A letter, don't tell me you've taken on a second career as a messenger girl that you might afford tickets to our next performance. Most admirable, friend. Most admirable indeed. Has a new contract arrived? I'm ever still looking forward to sharing our gift of music with your origins of the realm over. Our ballads and lays show sweep the land, and a new chapter in the legend of the homunculi will be writ. That said, it is a touch bittersweet. It is only through my Senta's patronage that we stand here where we are today. Did I hear my name? What might I do for you today? Looking to procure new garb for your next performance, mayhap? My darling, my Senta, just the lady we were hoping to see. The homunculi have a most important announcement to make, and I felt you should be the first to know. To put simply, we're taking our show on the high road. The homunculi have made arrangements for a musical tour that will span from the peaks of Corthus to Thanalin. Why, our long-sought dream realized at last. I truly could not be happier for you. Say, as your patrons, Black Rabbit Traders will gladly provide you with the funds for this momentous undertaking. That's the recent events have thinned our coffers some, but worry not, I shall return and meet with my superiors immediately. I can promise you that you will be able to depart within the next moon. The sentiment is welcome, my darling, but that will not be necessary. A trader from Alda has promised us all the gil we need. We leave on the morrow. I've heard there's another rub. Our new backers desire to be the sole and singular patrons of the homunculi. Our relationship with Black Rabbit Traders has been a mutually beneficial one, but I fear that it must come to an end. What? You cannot mean this. My Senta, my dear, we are forever in debt for all you have done for us, and yet, you must understand, the gift we would share with the realm is too great to tarry here any longer. Parting is always such sweet sorrow, and yet the pain would only be greater than were we to linger on. We treasure the memories we have made forever, but the road calls us onward. As ever, the words flow from your lips like honey. Very well, if this is the choice you have made, who might stand in your way? I say only this. This tour of yours had best be the greatest show it has ever seen. As your first and foremost emperor, I will settle for nothing less. I will be all that and more. You have my word, my dear. Adventure out of word with you. Meet me beneath the bridge by the Leatherworks Guild. Speak with no one of our conversation. Okay. It's like there's something amiss. Alright, being sneaky. What's going on? Thank you for coming, adventurer. Let us delve straight into the matter at hand. You know that I serve as consignor of Black Rabbit Traders, yes? It is a profession which is about as glamorous as it sounds, which is to say, not very. The rest of the time when I entertained the thought of leaving it in search of a more fulfilling line of work, then one day I happened upon them. The music was enchanting and their countenance even more so. But the garb they wore, my dearly departed great-grandmother wouldn't be caught dead in those garish rags. And so I proposed an offer. Black Rabbit Traders will clothe the homunculi in our finest garb and pay us sum sufficient to keep their instruments in good fettle. In turn, the performances would serve to promote our wares. It was a relationship that exceeded the wildest expectations of all involved. Gridanians flocked to their performances and business of Black Rabbit Traders burgeoned. It was a dream come true for all of us, a dream I thought would last forever, but I assure you that this is no self-centered grudge. The sudden offer is most troubling, for all our successes, the profits the homunculi have brought us barely amount to a clink in the coffers of any wealthy Uldan trader. No, I smell something amiss. We must get your expertise in investigating the matter. Walk the markets of Gridania and listen to the word on the street. Should you hear of any shady dealings, return here and share them with me. There's gonna be shenanigans. Can I make it up here? Yes, I can. Alright, merchant people, what's going on? What kind of shenanigans are going on? In the news, you take parsimony and master the markets for a common rumormonger, and to compound the insult, you come bearing not even a single eel pie. Oh, very well, and Dan answered, for no other reason than you seem unlikely to leave my sight until I do. All talk about markets of late has been the attacks on the black rabbit supply wagons, as you might have heard for yourself if you had a pair of working ears. With the damage visited by the calamity upon the land and its natural resource, trade has been slow to recover in Gridania these past 5 years. It's only with the wares brought in by traveling merchants from Ulta that these markets have been able to sustain this level of activity. The only local operation that has been able to bring in a steady profit is Black Rabbit Traders, While with their purchasing of items from adventurers and Mycenta's recent efforts to employ that band of honey-tongued bards in publicizing her product. Perhaps they've enjoyed a bit too much success for others' liking. Yep, there's shenanigans. Hi guys. Whoever could be behind these unpardonable crimes? What crimes, you say? Why, I speak of the vicious attacks on Black Rabbit supply wagons, of course. I'm surprised you've not heard. The tales are so terrifying as to keep the bravest merchant up at night. My brother, Markle Lord, stubborn as he is, convinced that the Aldens are pulling the strings. I, however, believe that we may be wary against letting our prejudice color our views. We should be wary. Take Rishushu for one. Many merchants think only of profit. She has spared no effort in studying Gridanian culture and trade, filling regular reports to Alda on the transactions made at these markets. As she tells us, she has taken an active role in promoting Grenadian wares in her own homeland and across the realm. My brother is entitled to his opinion, but I cannot see how any could question the girl's intentions. Oh, you, Lord. Rumors say President heard himself. Can't take more than 2 steps without hearing of another attack on a Black Rabbit supply wagon. I've got my own theories as to the perpetrators, mind you, and they start with a certain Olden wench who ain't too happy about her rival's recent successes. Evidence, let's just call it instinct. I wouldn't trust an Olden half as far as I could throw one. Distrusting of Lalafell? Alright, I'm back, Mycenta. So our recent troubles are the talk of the town, no surprise, but to the rumor monger, this fortune of other tastes as sweet as honeyed mead. I must say this news that Rishushu is monitoring transactions in our market is somewhat concerning. I've no desire to race to conclusions. I believe caution is in order. There is more. Presenting herself as an independent merchant, I reasonably believe she procures a sizable portion of her stock through the Bear Trading Company. Perhaps the name is unfamiliar to you. It is most often heard in connection with all manners of ill rumors, dealing stolen goods, swindling unsuspecting customers, and so on and so forth. Under normal circumstances, I want nothing to do with this band of thieves, but if they've set their sights on my honey-tongued homunculi, I simply refuse to turn a blind eye. Fortunately, I have an idea. For a certain document that should pique Rishushu's interest, I ask you to deliver it to her and keep her distracted. I will take care of the rest. Shenanigans. Alright, but Rishushu definitely sounds like a Lala name. Yup, Lala. Mycenta, the only Gridanian I've met in my time here who understands how to do business. Whatever brings her to... Yes, what can I do for you? I have this. Shenanigans? Proposition from you say I've been around far too long to fall for empty tales of easy profits and great windfalls. Pero, let's see what you would offer. This is... a page from the Black Rabbit Ledgers, complete with a list of all wares purchased from adventurers along with their selling and purchasing prices. So excited. With this knowledge, I can simply sell the wares that they offer at a discount while raising the price on those goods not obtainable elsewhere. Seeing by following the principles of good trade, I'll be able to make a fortune. My dear Mycenta, I know not what brings you here today, but it would appear you've come just in time to watch me win over your loyal customers. Your service today will not be forgotten. Come back in a fortnight's time, and I'll promise you'll receive your fair share of the profits. Shenanigans. You're not going to let this slide, are you? Alright, Placenta, I'm back. Can't thank you enough. With your aid, the first step of my plan has been carried out to perfection. Now my visitor should be arriving any moment. Yes, thank you. As promised, here's your payment in full. What's that? Look for a friend. A smart businesswoman knows how to use all of her resources, if you understand what I mean. This fellow just departed was one of Rishushu's underlings. I asked him to search his mistress's stall for 2 documents. The first one, which my new friend has duly delivered, is a contract with the homunculi. As for Rishushu aims to steal our profits and seeks to accomplish this first and foremost by luring our exclusive band of bards away from us. The other document I have acquired is a page from the latest report sent by Rishushu to Alda. Note the red mark along our major trading thoroughfare. Assuming that Rishushu's associates at the Bear Trading Company are in possession of the same document, I suspect the next attack on our supply caravan will strike right here in Central Shroud due southwest from the White Wolf Gate. Such brazen acts of banditry cannot be permitted. Yes, I beg of you, adventurer. Hurry into the wood and give the would-be ambushers the drubbing they deserve. Should you find evidence of connection with those blackguards at Barrett, deliver it to me at my place of business at the Knot. If we do not act quickly, my sweet-tongued, fair-haired beauties will be lost to Gridania forever. Alright, will do. Now this is adventurer work. It looks like max post-mobile level is like 25 or something like that. So we still got a ways to go. Anyways, Sunny D, purple stuff. Right through the wall. Murder. You okay? Oh, more. Murder. Any more? All done? Alright, what did I find? Find anything? Bear Trading Company's bill. Deliver it. Loading, loading. I'm back. Hurts me to know that our man is safe. Yeah, my thanks, Venture. Pray tell, were you able to find evidence of a connection to those rogues at Barrett? Yes, they had this. Just as I expected, it began as mere speculation, but I dare say we've built ourselves a most convincing case. Yes, everything has come together. These reports on the flow of goods in the markets found their way to those scoundrels at Barrett, who, seizing upon the chance for a quick profit, orchestrated attacks on our suppliers. Stormwares were hauled back to Barrett, then sold for a pittance to Rishishu. With the goods now in high demand, she raised her prices, thus funneling a portion of the ample profits back into the Barrett coffers. To add insult to injury, they were poised to use these ill-gotten gains, along with the timely troubles of Black Rabbit traders, to lure my precious homunculi away from me. Oh, it's a plan so brilliant I wish I'd come up with it myself, but thanks to you, friend, it's a plan that has now been spectacularly foiled. Augustine and the others came by just moments ago to say farewell. If we hurry, we can catch them before they depart. We must make way for the airship landing without delay. I have it on good account that Rishu will be in attendance to see them off. Let us shove the evidence of these twisted dealings in her self-satisfied little face. Oh, your shenanigans are getting so exposed. Come for your share, have you? Patience, friend. Fortune's not waiting a day. Or do you have another proposition for me? Yes. I have this, I have this, and I have this. Shenanigans. Well, now, what have we... Well, I never just... Whose side are you on, anyhow? This adventurer kindly rescued one of our wagons from a band of bloodthirsty brigands. Brigands just happened to be in possession of the bill you now see. Meanwhile, I've managed to come into possession of detailed reports of our trading activities, signed in your name and addressed to the Barrett Trading Company. Quite the coincidence, wouldn't you say? Surprise! Please, the big reveal becomes your beautiful features. Rishu, did you say you would denote a share of your profits to see Black Rabbit traders through their recent plight? Brigands, what nonsense is this? Any reports I made to Aldo were simply in the interest of fostering trade. That my contracts at Bear would use them to such ill ends is unthinkable. Well, given their reputation, perhaps not entirely so. I suspect as much. Let me guess. You had your misgivings but couldn't let your conscience get in the way when there were fortunes to be had. So you cast your lot with Barrett, covered your eyes and ears, and hoped for the best. Ignorance of your complicity is no excuse, Shishu. I hear that the wood whalers in God's Quiver are taking particularly severe measures regarding the sale of stolen and poached goods in light of recent events. A word or two from me, and you'll spend the night in the comfort of our very own jail cell. That said, I might still be persuaded to look the other way, provided we can come to an agreement. No, send her to jail. My sentence, speaking as an almost victim of these shady schemes, I dare say Miss Rishu's deeds should not go unpunished. Then again, one might argue it might be an equal crime to imprison such a comely lass. Sever all ties with the Barrett Trading Company at once, and promise me you'll never so much as lay a finger on my precious homunculi again. These are my conditions, and they are not negotiable. Never again, you have my word. Starting on the morrow, every merchant in the markets will vouch that they've never seen a trader as reputable as Rishishu. Run away! There's no putting anything past you, my dear. Now is there? Brilliant and beautiful. Now there's a last worthy of a song. Says he was ready to bolt for the desert at the call of the highest bidder. Huh! Considers how fortunate that when it comes to business I can hold my own with anyone in Ulda, or the realm for that matter. With the help of a few good friends, that is. Bold and beautiful! Oh, how could we ever have so much as thought of parting ways? Just so. Why, I've never seen a woman more willing and able to use all the resources at disposal to overcome any obstacle in her path. Remind me never to end up on your bad side again, my dear. Stick to your songwriting and singing and leave the financial affairs to me. And don't foresee us having any more problems. Do we have an understanding? Alright, she's got herself a harem. We do, we most certainly do. My Santa, my dear, you are a veritable sheer force of nature. I cannot imagine any who would dare stand in our way. Also, lights are suddenly on. I'm watching your future performances and our ledgers with great interest. Here's to a profitable relationship for years and years to come. Just get married already. Alright, but that is a lot. Oh, here we go. Superpowers. That dude's just hanging out in the background. Question mark. Carrier level 10. Successful delivery. Your reputation as a letter carrier has grown. Alright, but that is a lot of Moogle work for today. So next time, I don't know, there's still lots of side quests, there's still lots of main quests, there's still lots to do before I even get anywhere close to Heaven's Ward. Alright, thanks for watching! Did you like this video? If you did, like it, leave a comment, and share it. You can click on the left button to subscribe, and the right button to watch more Lalafell adventures. Thanks for watching!